be. Gotta be a part of this. You know, if we click from the telephone.
I know.
I was doing that competition that never really happened.
But we worked hard.
Actually, the competition was fun.
Right.
And celebrity got to come to New York. They loved him.
Yes.
He got to come to New York back. He got to come back. Yeah.
Let me know when you want him. He's
Yeah,
ready.
he's funny.
Ready. He'd never been on a plane before.
Are you serious?
Y'all brought him there. Yeah.
That's the first birthday. First time at Caroline.
Yes. Exactly. Who does
First
Caroline's
time,
their first time? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, tell your story.
You got that kind of time? I'm saying.
Got 13 more minutes.
13 minutes?
I know it's not gonna work, but
There's a
give me what you
clip
can.
Not Shell. Okay. Well, I'm born in Jersey, North Carolina raised. My great grandmother raised me. Grew up in the woods, outhouse, the whole nine. Anyway, I was kind of a loner. So, my siblings lived in Jersey, my mother and father lived in Jersey, so I was kind of a loner because I really didn't want to be in North Carolina. So I do things to occupy my time, like listen to gospel songs. I grew up in the 60s and 70s, so music was my muse. My father bought me a radio, and I love that radio, so I would listen to country music. I'm a country person at heart.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And the only time you heard black people on the radio was Tina Turner in the 70s.
Yeah.
So you had to sit in the dentist's office and say, why do I know this song?
Yes.
Anyway, about high school, I would sit and watch so much TV. I watched stuff like Star Search and Putting on the Hits. I'm telling my age right now. Putting on the Hits. Putting on the Hits was a lip syncing song.
Right.
A lip syncing show. They had the Gong Show.
Yes.
And then they had Star Search. And they had Roland Martin laughing.
Yes. I remember that one.
It was the first Saturday Night Live. Because it was sketch comedy with Carol Burnett and all those guys.
You're
and I
right.
would sit and watch Flip Wilson. Anything comedy. And I would watch Johnny Carson. I was like, this is so funny. I love comedy. But I never would have thought that I would be just into comedy. So anyway, I thought I could do everything I saw on TV at school.
Okay.
My first grade was the first year the school got integrated.
Oh,
1967.
Wow.
My first grade class was the first time they integrated that school. It went from Booker T. Washington to Clarkson High. Yeah. And the 60s, that was. So anyway, by the time I got to ninth grade, I'm like, I came to New Jersey and they put me in a fashion show.
Okay.
I was a straight up tomboy. I was talking sneakers and pigtails.
And then
my friend, he was like, I'm gonna put you in a fashion show. They made my face and put me in some heels. It was over, honey.
Diva born.
Yes. So I was like, you know what? I want to do this at my school. So I did a fashion show at the school, and then I was watching TV. I'm like, I'm gonna do a Star Search. I would go to every school in the whole county and get to participate in the talent show.
Innovative at ninth grade. That's
Yes, I wanted to see everybody. I'm fascinated that people would actually do this kind of stuff. So I did a talent show all the way up until I graduated. Every year I did Putting on the Hits. I got in it. Remember the song Woman to Woman?
By who?
It's an old song, Woman to Woman.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
the ladies
they had a
talking.
rebuttal.
Yes,
I
yes.
was Woman to Woman. I had my girlfriend, Gail Paul. I never forget it. She was doing the rebuttal. I was mad because I wanted her part.
You didn't want to be the one
She
who
grabbed me. It was too funny. But anyway, I started doing talent shows all the way up until I graduated. So when I came to New Jersey, I skipped some of the stuff in between, but I came to New Jersey and I was kind of in a bad relationship with myself. But I came to New Jersey and I figured I could do the same thing. I started doing fashion shows. So I was a swimwear lingerie model.
Oh.
I got a job, and I did some college, but I was in a bad situation. So, I just came to Jersey trying to get out of the situation. But I took a job and then this kicked me over for a position.
Okay.
So I had to send me to school. Then I got my resignation. So
I know.
I started working all these
that.
odd jobs. I worked at the World Trade Center. I worked at the NBA. I worked at Hanover Insurance. I worked for the UN. I worked at the World Trade Center.
Oh, some good
When I got to the
little jobs.
this is the training that they gave me. This is when they were transitioning into computers.
Okay.
So I kind of grew with that age. So anyway, I took a job at the UN and NBA, and this time I'm into comedy now.
Okay. How did
I
that
took the
happen?
fashion shows, and
Okay.
I would go to see this comedy, and I would use comic relief as part of the act. went to this place called Terminal D in Newark, New Jersey, on
Okay.
Philadelphia Avenue. And they were doing stand-up comedy in a strip club. I said, oh, they
Okay.
really doing stand-up? This is 1988.
In the strip?
And I was like, oh my God. Now, during the 80s, it was all about Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Eddie
And the
Murphy or
fact-
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow, they're doing stand-up comedy. At this time, I'm managing a bar that had a hall in the back. I was working 3 jobs. So the bartending was my second job. But I was
What can't
managing.
you do?
So anyway, I'm like, wow. So I came back to that same club later on, and it was packed. And all these stand-up comedians, a comedian named Terry Hodges hosting it, and a guy named Willie Asbury, God rest his dead.
Okay.
He was like the only, I had saw him on Showtime at the Apollo
Okay.
when they first started doing
One of your
it.
TV shows.
Yeah, my TV show. And he was doing the Ronald Reagan mask. That's how far I'm going back.
Oh my God.
It was like the first comic on there, and he became famous in the neighborhood.
Right.
So I had him open for the Manhattans at the bar.
Oh my
I
God.
know we was gonna become best of friends later on.
Okay.
So anyway, this guy named Bob Sumner came to my bar.
Bob Sumner.
And he saw me go from the front to the back. And he came there because one of my bartenders invited him. She wasn't paying no attention. So he came. He saw me go to the back because I ran the whole bar. So when it was a big audience, a
Okay.
big crowd,
Right.
I ran the bar by myself. I wanted all the money. So he followed me to the back. He started talking. I was like, well, what up, bartender? You're just a drink.
Right, exactly.
Your name is Roman Coke.
Right.
I'm waiting nothing else.
Oh my God. Bob Sumner.
Your name is Roman Coke.
Right.
So at the end of the night, he started talking about himself. Like he was a DJ at this place called Terminal D. I said, I've been there before. They do stand-up comedy at a strip club.
Right.
He said, no, they do comedy there. So I came back to Terminal. He said, you know, you could do comedy here. Because it had a stage and everything. And I was
Right.
like, oh, they ain't going to pay to do that.
Right.
See, black comedy hadn't really hit where people could actually go and see people do stand-up comedy.
Right.
So they had the Uptown Comedy Club in Harlem that I started going to because I saw the flyers. It was free to get in, and it was at the National Black Theater.
So you kind of helped innovate.
Right. So when I
Of
started
course.
doing comedy, he introduced me to the Brown Brothers, who owned the Uptown Comedy Club.
Okay.
It's a long story with that too, but
You gotta
that's
hear
how
more.
I got started. And the Brown Brothers, he made the introduction to me and Andre Brown.
Okay.
And I would go to the Uptown Comedy Club. I saw a lot of comics come through there. You know, the comics started coming from all over the country to come to Uptown
And
Comedy
back in
Club.
the day, they were funny.
They worked hard,
Yeah.
and nobody got paid. The passion was there.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? They was passionate about what they're doing because they couldn't get into white comedy clubs. They couldn't get in mainstream. So they built their own thing. With the Brown Brothers, they were actors also. So they started sketch comedy, and they managed hip hop artists. Don't forget, in '88,
Oh wow. Yeah,
hip hop was
that's
still
hip-hop in the
underground
Bronx.
too.
Yeah, you're right.
So it was hip hop, sketch, and stand up. During the week, they had workshops to make the comedians more memorable. Because the people, you got to make your act so people remember you.
I didn't know
Hamburger
it was
used to be Alonzo Hamburger Jones. No, Alonzo Longhorn Jones, but he would always say Hamburger.
Yes.
They said, that's your name.
This is
Bubba
history
Ice.
right here.
Who Bubba Ice? Roger
Hamburger.
McCobb. Now
Wow.
he's Who Bubba Ice.
Oh wow.
That make you remember the name even if you don't remember the joke.
Absolutely.
You have to stand out to do stand up.
Of course.
Because now you got a whole
Social media comedians,
So
everything.
you're competing against a lot of people, and then when Def Jam really hit, now you got so many comics. People can actually make a career out of comedy. You ever back then, you told us about you want to be a comedian, back then hired at the post office.
like
Now it's like go for it. Now it's like go for it.
Yes,
you know?
yes, yes.
So I started. That's how I started. I got to know so many comics during this time. Now around this is like 1988, 89, going into that. Now comedy. Everybody's coming to Terminal D. They're coming to Uptown Comedy Club. This guy named Cortez got arrested. So many comics I've made friends with us just passed away. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know, the comics became my family almost. And so I started with Showtime at the Apollo.
Who was hosting at that time?
Who was hosting at the time? I want to say this is 1992. So it wasn't Steve Harvey.
Was it Reed Rush yet?
No, Reed Rush was 18 years old at the time.
Oh yeah. He's gonna kill me. Yeah.
I know Rudy since he was like 17 years old. He started with, yeah.
Oh wow.
I know all of them back then. They all started at Uptown Comedy Club.
But there was nothing something like Def Jam.
Well,
going
Def
after
Jam
the
came from Uptown Comedy Club.
I get it,
The
like,
Uptown
the
Comedy Club,
energy.
this is who used to hang there.
Okay.
Puppy was an intern.
Yeah, with Andre
At
Harrell,
Uptown
right?
Records,
With Aldine, with Andre.
Andre Harrell and
Yeah.
Russell were like best friends.
Yeah.
They all used to hang there, which
Okay.
means that artists hung there. Flax Alexander was a dancer for Salt and Pepper.
Right.
Oh, wow.
He would come there because he wanted to be a comedian. Every Sunday, they would ask audience members, do you want to be a comedian?
Wow.
Come up here and tell a joke. They were making comedians.
But see, they don't do that anyplace else. They're all, they feel like there's
And they
room
had
for everybody.
workshops all during the week.
don't
They
do
would
that
sit
anymore.
around and one up each other. Which when you one up each other, you're building jokes.
Right.
Everybody wants to be funnier than the next person. So you're going to do your best to be funnier.
Yeah.
All during, and every Sunday, you had 3 weeks to be funny. And then you could be like in the main show.
Wow. So who are the people that you could say that you catapulted?
Well, during that time, around, fast forward,
You got 2 minutes left on my SD
I worked with
card.
Mike F., Tracy Morgan, Flex, Monique, some more, all these guys, you know, I had the Peppermint Lounge Comedy Club after a while.
Oh,
That came in '93. I went to like 4 different places for stand-up comedy just to help you guys get to the next level. Then I finally landed the job in the Uptown Comedy Club, but Russell got an offer to do a show, which he wanted to do the Uptown Comedy Club
Right.
as that show.
Right.
So he found out that Bob was moonlighting at the Club 88. Bob ended up getting a job at Def Jam Records.
And Bob is part of the
And
whole
he knew that Bob knew the Brown Brothers to make that introduction.
networking.
Wow.
So he made an introduction.
Right,
And
right.
the Brown Brothers said, don't you let Russell screw me.
Uncle Rush.
So they made that connection, but Russell ended up doing the show anyway. They couldn't come to an agreement on something. But the show came from Uptown Comedy Club.
You're watching
Behind the jokes.
on UHN.
Hey!